Very good afternoon to everybody, and you're very welcome to the 2025 Richie Dwyer over 35's Shield and Cup finals. Our first game of the day is the Shield final, which is Arklow Town versus St. Joseph's. I'm Adam Dwyer, and I'm proud to be joined once again this year by chairperson, treasurer, and overall extraordinaire, Joe Dyle. How are you, Joe?
I'm not too bad, Adam. How are you?
Sure. Look, it's a good day, great surface, two good teams, and hopefully we'll have a good game. I'll quickly run through just both squads, Joe. St. Joseph's, number 1, Brian Kennedy. Number 16, Cathal Kavanagh. 4, John O'Leary. 5, Gary O'Leary. 7, Paul Weldon. 12, Sean Yogo Keane. 11, Paul Rossiter. 18, Peter Mitten. 17, Paddy Fennell and the captain. Number 9, Mick Farrington and O'Donoghue. 3, Power O'Rourke. 14, Power O'Brien. Kevin McCreevy. Number 15, Zach Caden. Number 16, Des Myden. 2, Mitchell Kavanagh. 13, Kieran McNulty. Mark Farrell. 8, Andre Ford. 10, Brendan McCreevy. And 19, Paul Nangle. And the squad then for Arklow Town: 1, Paddy Gannon. 2, Nisha Tracy. 3, Raymond Davis. 4, Paul Lawler. 5, Danny O'Hart. 6, Tom Connors. 7, Fergus Dunn. 8, Gerard Gurdy. 9, Mark Nolan. 10, Willie Kavanagh. 11, Anto Kenny. 12, Cormac Highland. 13, Dominic O'Brien. 14, Richie Neary. 15, Colin Cashmel. 16, Craig O'Hara. 17, JJ Sweeney. 18, Eddie McLaughlin. 19, Colin Keeley. 20, Alan O'Shea. 21, Stephen Doyle. And 22, Chris Corrigan. And just quickly, just to give a mention as well before we get under edge, a massive thanks to our sponsors for today's live stream, the Owlert Hill Bar and Travers Insurance. Joe, hopefully a good game to come.
Hopefully a good game. Third meeting of the two sides this season. Josephs have won the first two. They won 2-1 and they won 4-1. So I suppose they are red hot favourites with the bookies as well. So
you always have that saying though, Joe, that it's tough to beat any team 3 times in a season.
Yeah, anyone I've spoken to says that anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and when it comes to a cup final, I think it's a different game. Sort of form goes out the window. I think you'll be looking at Arklow Town to hold, like so Willie Kavanagh had the bang goals in today for him. I suppose Arklow, if I'm right, were they betting a final last year or a semi-final of the same competition?
No, they actually won the final. They won the final.
Sorry, last year. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Look, you look at the St. Joseph's team, I suppose it's full of quality players that have played at a high level. Paul Rossiter particularly, Yoko in the middle. Desi Myden probably hasn't started there, I don't think, but look, he came on the last time we seen him here in the semi-final, Joe, and had a major impact. So
yeah, I'd be Arklow too. That have Willie Kavanagh and Mark Nolan up front, both well able to score goals. So we should be in for a good open game anyway.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous day, and the pitch here at Casey Park, home of the All Blacks, is absolutely exceptional. So big shout out to Trevor Rankin and his team for having the surfaces in great nick. Pitch should make for good football. Arklow looking to apply some early pressure. Ball over the top. That one is just over the top. I think there was a little sneaky pull on the jersey there that nobody's seen, but we spotted it here, and keeper's just going to take his time and just take the pressure off.
I think he's slightly overhit that as well. I don't think your man would have got it. There's a little pull, but not a whole lot there.
Yeah, he was looking to get Anto Kenny in down the right hand side. Anto Kenny still having words out of the linesman saying that he was pulled and tugged, but long ball by the keeper is going to make for some tough viewing into the sunshine. That sun is beaming down at the moment, so we won't give out. The throw in on the far side of the pitch to Arklow Town. As you said, I suppose Joseph's coming massively in, Joe, with bookies' favourites.
Oh, the red hot favourites. They were 1-3 on or something, I think, during the week with the bookies.
Yeah, but if that was me and I was an Arklow Town man, I suppose, Joe, it's going to drive you on, isn't it? It's going to try to prove people wrong. No doubt. Looking at Arklow Town doing their warm up, they've brought a big squad. They're not here just to make up the numbers.
And I think it's easier to figure a team out when they've beaten you twice.
Yep, exactly. They know what they've done wrong on those occasions. Yeah. And I suppose you have. Just as we have a break and play here. Oh, good break, but good tackle from the St. Joseph's centre half. He stood in, just got the foot to the ball and just broke up the play. Now they have an opportunity to maybe break themselves. That was number 9 for... Quick start, Joe. A very bit helter-skelter, but up and down. Quick start.
Arklow seemed to have settled that a little bit quicker.
Settled very well, yeah. If you actually remember, Joe, the semi-finals, it took about 10-15 minutes for the Josephs to settle into the game that day as well. But once they settled, they get into their football very quick. They'll be looking to get to the likes of the Yoko, Paul Rossiter's on the ball early and let them pull the strings. It's going to be a good opportunity here for a free kick at the moment as well.
Paddy Fennell up front there, number 17. He'd be the man they're looking to get the goals today as well. So
yeah. I'm very surprised to see Gary O'Leary not coming up for this. Gary scored a header in the last game from a similar type of free kick situation. right-footed delivery to come, looking for a decent delivery. It is a good ball in, but Arklow Town's number 5, Danny O'Hart, got it. A good follow-up strike, and keeper done well to save that one. Was that man Paul Rossiter again, getting the strike away. Arklow looking to play out from the back. Long ball down the right-hand side into plenty of space here. But that's dealt with by Josephs very, very well, and that's going to be an Arklow ball. Arklow looking to move the ball, Joe, quick to start at a high pace.
They seem to have started very high tempo here, haven't they?
Yeah, and look, Arklow have a big squad, so they can allow to do it. They can get lads on, burn themselves out, and make changes. Great ball into the feet, swivel. Willie Kavanagh's first chance of the day, just couldn't get that connection on it, Joe, could he? Done really, really well to turn the man and got the space, but connection wasn't there, but the danger's not gone.
Ball got stuck under his feet there. He couldn't get the ball out from underneath his feet.
That challenge there on Yoko was one of those ones. Whoever got to it first was looking like it was going to be a free straight away. Ball out wide. Joseph's man down in the middle of the pitch, but referee allows advantage. Great ball over the top, but just a little bit too long for
that's what you like to see out of a ref too.
Let the game go.
Let the game flow. Bring it back then if you have to.
Arklow again looking to play out from the back, not choosing to go long, Joe, which is a good sign. You know what I mean? They're wanting to play football, looking to come down that right hand side a lot, but pass just wasn't right. But the idea was there.
Yeah, in fairness to both sides, when they will get the chance, they will look to play football. They're two good footballing sides, so.
Arklow, slow, steady, 9-row rush, good ball into the feet. Very good ball into the feet, looking to recycle it again, but just a bit of a miss kick. It gives the Josephs an opportunity. Looked like a handball. Referee said it came off the shoulder. We play on.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like a handball to me there.
Was it Mick Farrington, I think, who was trying to take it down, was it, Joe?
Yeah. Paddy got a hat-trick in the... Paddy had final there. He got a hat-trick in the semi-final win over Rossiter Strand.
It was on a bit of a wild night that down here with the weather, if I remember. It was blowing a gale and we had a bit of rain.
We had a little bit of rain. We didn't get as much rain as what we thought we were going to get. But
long ball from St. Joseph's, looking to go down. Paddy does well to hold it up. Flick gets the flick on. Into Farrington. Oh, keeper had saved it anyway, but the referee had seen a foul on the centre half, and that's a free out. Just this time as well, Joe, I just want to give the guys from KF Media who are here providing our live stream today as well an exceptional service, great setup. So anyone out there looking to have anything live streamed, whether it's sports, events, don't be afraid to give the lads KF Media a shout on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, top quality service there, ain't it, to be fair?
Yeah, it is. So. Unfortunately, they're stuck with us on comms, Joe, but hopefully we won't bring down their service too much. And just a reminder, we do have a second game today coming up at 2 o'clock, which will see Rossiter Rangers take on Fort Celtic in the cup final. Will be another cracking game. Those two teams also will face each other a second time next weekend in the league final as well. So over 2 legs, we'll see who. It won't be 2 legs, but it'll be like 2 legs for them. Obviously, we've seen Enniscorthy, Joe, bring home 2 trophies last year, so both of those teams there now have an opportunity to try to do the same this year.
I think it'd be a big ask to bring the 2. I'd say, and myself, I'm going to sit on defence here and say they'll get 1 each. I'd say.
Of course, typical, Joe, typical. Well, I'm going to go all out for the 1 today, and I think Fort Celtic might nip it today. For the few rumours on injuries and people missing, but late challenge there. It's a late challenge.
We'd like this game, Adam. Fort have beaten them twice already this year, so
yeah.
They do say it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
I think the only team, the only team to be bet by the same time this year I've heard so far would be Man United, unfortunately.
Myself and the owner of Rossiter Rangers, Derek Boyce, were in Murntown that night to watch the game. We're Fort betting 4-1, and I can say it's the worst I've seen Rangers play in the last about 3 years. So.
Free kick here now.
Derek will tell you it since he retired, but
free kick here now for St. Joseph's. Gary O'Leary standing over it. Going to look to put that ball into the danger area. For Arklow playing a very high line. It's a lovely ball into the middle. Gets a head on it, but it's just up going over. But that's just showing again how dangerous the Josephs are going to be from these set pieces. A great ball in that time from Gary O'Leary. I think it was just a bit of a missed time jump, and he nearly got too much purchase on the header to send it up over.
Got too much on it, didn't he?
Arklow looking to play short again, but St. Joseph's decided this time just to push up a few numbers and stop him playing out from the back. Still choose to do so. Goes out to the left back into the keeper. Oh, and that's very calm by the goalkeeper. Sells the striker the dummy. Arklow playing some lovely football so far, but that one just goes over the captain's head. But still, Arklow spread it wide. Headed back down, but only as far as the Arklow town captain. That's number 6, Tom Connors.
Tom is a fine player, big
fine
man,
player, yeah.
big strong physical man, but he's well able to get around the pitch and put in a pass as well. So
it's going to be a throw down the right-hand side here for Arklow. Another good opportunity to try to get the ball to feet. It's a good ball into the box towards Willie Kavanagh. It's well blocked down by Arklow Town just to force it out over the line. It will be a throw-in to St. Joseph's, but deep into their own half. To be looking to get out of danger here. Great pressure again from Arklow Town. Joe, I have to say this game has started at a helter-skelter pace. It's absolutely super to see both teams going for it. No one's sitting back.
to me it seems Arklow are just slightly dictating the pace of the game here. So they definitely must have learned from their 2 defeats in the group stage.
Yeah, great ball in. Oh. Arklow shouting for a penalty, but I don't think there was much in it. It was just a coming together of 2 players that didn't even know each other were there. And it's going to be a goal kick to St. Joseph's, a chance for both teams to reset. I think St. Joseph's need to start trying to get their foot on the ball. Anything St. Joseph had so far, I think, have just been long balls sort of to nobody, if you get me. But Arklow, for me, have definitely come out the better start here in the games.
Yeah, Joseph just need to get a foot on the ball and take a couple of touches, don't they? Trying to settle into the game.
Keeper bounces over an opportunity here, maybe for St. Joseph's. Referee doesn't see anything. I thought it was definitely a push in the side there for me. There was no intention to play the ball, but the referee plays. Long ball down the left-hand side. Again, Arklow just hook it clear away from danger. Willie Kavanagh does really well to take it on the chest, but unfortunately it doesn't go in. It's a high foot there from St. Joseph's, number 15.
Sorry there if anyone had any language on the live stream there.
I think it was Zach Hayden that time, is that his name? Going in with the high boot.
He was letting them know he was there anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's going to be an early yellow card there for St. Joseph's, number 15. Zach Hayden, so he'll need to watch himself now, Joe, for the rest of the game.
He's going to have to be careful now for the rest of the game there, yeah.
Very early in the game as well, Joe. You're putting yourself under that type of pressure. Well, look, it was a rash challenge, and I suppose he tried to escalate it a little bit as well, so that's exactly what the referee's telling him. Look, there's no need for it whatsoever this early in the game.
Just to calm it down a bit there.
Free kick to Arklow Town. It's a long ball into the box. Keeper comes. Great call from the keeper. Took the pressure off his team from the very get-go. Chance now for the Josephs to break. The 3v3 have to move it quick, but the Arklow Town men done really, really well to get back in there. St. Joseph's now an opportunity to put their foot on the ball and start getting their passing game going. Farrington knocks it back towards full back into the feet of Sean Yoko Kane, but he just miscontrols that one.
Oh. That through ball was on there. Will he miss hit it?
Yeah. It was Paddy Fennell that time up front for Joseph's, looking to pull the strings again. Paddy's the captain of the team as well, so it'll be a lot of pressure on him to score goals and make sure that he's the one lifting that trophy at the end of the day.
He looks lively though, doesn't he?
Very lively, as you said. Look, he's scored a bag of goals this season already in the competitions. Ball into Yoko Keane, but again he does really, really well, John. I've noticed that with Yoko a couple of times when the ball comes into him, he does very, very well to put himself between the ball and the man, and a lot of the times you're going to get a free there for a push in the back.
Yeah, he's clever, ain't he?
Very, very clever player. If you'd actually be the same age as myself, we played together at Wexford Bows and Youths, and he played sweeper back then. He was a powerhouse.
Sean doesn't look like he's 46.
No, Joe. We're not all in the same age bracket. You have to remember that. I think if I'm right, Joe, I could be the youngest person on the committee now. That doesn't say a lot with who we're surrounded by, but I'd like to give a big shout out to Derek Boyce as well, who's just coming up to his retirement and his pension age as well, so he'll be looking forward to a summer of retirement next year.
Surprised to see him here today, actually, yeah.
Great ball in, swinging in. Keeper comes, punches.
Well,
he did have to do very well. That was a very dangerous ball in. Another opportunity to get it back in, a little bit lower this time, but Arklow Town still well able to swing that one clear. Chances for both teams, Joe, but
yeah,
just it's nothing's been, I suppose, no clear-cut chances, but
Joseph seems to be coming a bit more into the game now as the half wears on here.
Yeah,
so.
same as the semi-final, Joe. Just took them a couple of minutes to find their feet in the semi-final, started to figure out their game plan. That's a great challenge. It's a great 50-50 challenge there. St. Joseph's come off on the better side of it. You know, Gary O'Leary gets the ball into the feet of Paul Rossiter. This is the man who want on. He'll pull the strings in the middle. Everything will be simple. Back to the feet of Rossiter. That's a great ball through. First chance of the game here.
Offside.
Offside flag.
Offside. Linesman was in line with that. Good call, linesman.
Paul Rossiter, Paddy Fennell link up once again, Joe. It's going to be very important for the Josephs. If they can keep pulling strings like that, there'll be plenty of chances to come. But we get back underway with a free kick to Arklow Town. Ball into Willie.
Goes over his head.
A big jump there, but unfortunately for Paul Welton, he was nowhere near the ball. Now, bear in mind, I don't think Willie Kavanagh was getting anywhere near the ball either, but he still played the man. So, be a good opportunity though now for Arklow Town here now to show what they can do from their set pieces.
That was a clever centre half three there. He was never getting the ball. But
no, it's going to be number 3, Power Orc, who looks like he's going to swing this one in. He'll be surely looking to pick up the likes of their captain. As you said, a couple of big men there for Arklow Town, plenty to aim at.
Yeah, he's got good options there at the back post.
I think he's tempted by the shot as well. He was looking around the opposite side of the wall, but sensibly just dinks that one in towards the back post. Actually a really good ball, but just couldn't get any purchase on it there. It was Paul Welton at the back, couldn't get any purchase at the back on it. And we'll have a reset with a goal kick for St. Joseph's.
Coming up to the midway point here in the first half. Yeah. Even enough, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And I suppose with the over 35s being 30 a half, or 35 a half, it just gives them a little bit less, so they can give a bit more in that shorter period of time, you know what I mean? But Sean Yoko back to Gary O'Leary. Gary O'Leary gets the lovely football from St. Joseph's, one-touch football, that's what we like to see. Looking to go along, but again, Arklow Town just able to pick it up. Paul Rossiter tries to nick it off the Arklow captain, but just wasn't to be.
The one thing you can see with Arklow today is that not giving Josephs any time on the ball.
No, not a minute. They're working hard everywhere off the ball. That ball is down into the feet though now of Arklow's number 9, Mark Nolan. The ball is judged to have just gone over the line, so it'll be a throw in out to St. Joseph's. Very close encounter so far. No real chances. Just sort of both cancelling each other out at the moment, Joe.
Yeah, like you said, there's no real chances there. It's all being played out in the middle third here.
You can see Josephs they're committing plenty of lads into midfield, Joe. They're just leaving one up front and hoping that they can get plenty of men on the ball in around. But Arklow are doing very, very well. A good ball out here to the left-hand side. If he gets a chance now, he'll whip this one in. It is a great ball into the box. Willie Kavanagh, Larkin gets the head on it, but not enough purchase on it. It's just down into the hands of the St. Joseph's keeper. Brian Kennedy. Not happy with his kick there, but doesn't go to play, stays in play. Good ball down into the middle. Referee judged that to be handball. It was hard to see from our point of view there, Joe, but he definitely lent with the shoulder.
Arklow are not happy anyway, but you're always going to give out when them decisions go against you, so.
Joseph's looking to get it playing early, but referee wasn't happy. He wasn't happy for it to start yet again, so we'll reset. Gary O'Leary, good ball over the top to Paul Rossiter. He's onside. No room to get the strike away, but he has a man outside. Good ball in. Great header. Oh, great football by St. Joseph's there, but unfortunately for them again, it was just too much purchase on the header, Joe. It's one of those ones I suppose you just need to glance it towards the keeper, but
yeah, he was kind of
underneath the ball.
Underneath the ball, wasn't he? He didn't.
It was one of those awkward heights where you didn't have to jump really, but you had to stoop a little bit at the same time.
Back you go.
Josephs will probably look to squeeze up here now and stop Arklow from playing off in the back, because I think that's where Arklow's been getting a lot of their game from, the playing out from the back, not having to go along. If you look at it, there's a massive gap between their back line and their midfield, so they're... This time Arklow just out to the left back. Lovely pass from the goalkeeper, Paddy Gannon. Bit of room in the middle of midfield, but Paul Rossiter squeezes that one out, but Arklow still on the ball. Lovely ball into the feet. Willie will get the strike away. No. Just opened up there, Joe. The Josephs won't get away with doing that too many times if they're going to give Willie Kavanagh that space in there.
You can see Willie's eyes lighting up there when he got that space in front of him there. He'd be disappointed with himself with the shot.
Pulled it across the goal. That's one of the opportunities you need to work your keeper at that stage, Joe.
They can't be giving him time on the ball like that because he will punish him.
Goal kick coming again here now for St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's seem to be quite happy just to go along with their goal kicks, take the pressure off their defence. Bit of a scuff kick, but that one gets by still a few people, but only finds its way to number 2 for Arklow. Tracy on the ball. Into the feet again. Willie Kavanagh, an absolutely beautiful turn. There's a man in the middle if he can get it there, but ball just got away from his feet too much, and St. Joseph's couldn't manage to keep that one in, so it'll be a throw to Arklow Town.
Willie Kavanagh done well to get something out of that ball.
Very, very well. Again, the ball into Willie Kavanagh's feet. Just the pass was a little bit too hard, and Anto Kenny couldn't bring it with him. An opportunity now for St. Joseph's to build. It's a great ball over the top, but it's just going to hang too much. No chance for the striker to get to that one, so goes all the way through to the goalkeeper. The opportunity for Arklow Town now just to build out from the back. Joe, I think it's going to be one of those games that the first game, look, they say it in every game, but the first goal here could be absolutely massive.
Massive today.
If Arklow Town have had a lot of possession but just haven't been able to build on it, but an opportunity here now. Oh, Willie Kavanagh was just on his heels there. If he had been on the toes, he could have had a great opportunity. That ball goes out wide left now. So, Arklow Town now building out from the back. Willie Kavanagh still time, plays it back out, recycles an opportunity here now to whip the ball into the box. That one does go in, but big shout for handball, but it was definitely, I think it was the hand was not in a bad position, so opportunity still for Arklow, not gone. Lovely turn, gets the strike away. Oh, it's a great save by the Joseph's goalkeeper, Brian Kennedy. That opportunity there fell to Mark Nolan, and
it was a great chance
his eyes lit up, but I think just luckily for the keeper, the ball was straight down his neck.
Yeah.
But still a good reaction save from the keeper, just be able to push it up. He was lucky enough that it didn't go behind him when he pushed it, it stayed where it was. So
Josephs were looking for an offside on the far side there, but the Arklow had timed his run.
Yeah, I think there was a big shout from the Arklow Town lads that time for a handball as well. Joseph's man headed the ball down onto his own hand, but I think it would have been very harsh to give something like that as well, Joe.
Yeah, the hand was kind of in the natural position, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But then they changed the rule on the handball so often, you wouldn't know.
You just never know, unfortunately, Joe, do you?
No.
The offside rule, the handball rule, ever changing.
And now the new rule with the keeper, they're holding on to the ball.
6 seconds, new rule coming in, yeah. Is that rule going to be enforced then from next season also with the over 35s, Joe?
Yeah, we probably will, sure.
Go on line, yeah.
All the other leagues are enforcing it.
It'll be very funny to see how it's policed, I guess, Joe. Do you know what I mean? I know I was talking to a couple of referees and started saying in the Premier Division games the linesmen are going to help police it from each half, but if you're in a Division 1 or 2 or 3 game and you only had the referee looking at it, it's going to be hard to police when you're trying to keep an eye on everything else too.
It's going to be something that they won't get right the whole time either, will it?
No, exactly, no.
There'll be some bit of a discretion there.
Yeah. Keepers just have to be careful. The last thing you want to do is give away. It's going to be a corner kick for the foul on that, isn't it? If over the 6 seconds, it's going to be a corner kick instead of an indirect free kick. So
it's going to be a corner. So
talking about corners, we have a corner kick for Arklow Town here now. Anto Kenny, I think, is going to swing it right-footed. Thinks about going short, and Tracy
lining up here on the edge of the box to make a run. So
yeah, big guys there again, as I said. This ball is dinked out to the edge of the box. Good strike away. Oh, and it just came to the feet of Tom Connors, who tried to fancy back heel. Many would say he should have just tried to hook the foot around this job, but went for the fancy flick, and unfortunately at this time it didn't pay off for Arklow Town.
That's a couple of half chances Arklow have had now, so they're beginning to ask questions, ain't they?
Yeah, very warm here as well today, Joe. A bit of a breeze, so people taking on plenty of water, and luckily both squads have there's two big squads there, so there'll be plenty of opportunity for rest now. When it comes to a cup final, I don't think you'll have too many lads putting their hands up to come off, but opportunity here. Paul Rossler down the left hand side, lovely flick inside. Referee doesn't see any issue. The Arklow Town player had stopped. Rossi still on the ball. Rossi played at a very high level, won 2 All-Irelands with Wexford's under 18s at a younger age as well. Great ball into the box, left footed, but Arklow Town get it cleared.
He's one of the famed rosters from New Ross.
Famed rosters from New Ross, exactly, yeah. But now playing his trade down in St. Joseph's. Paul does Paul does an absolute monumental amount of work with the underage at St. Joseph's as well. So
yeah, he's a good lad. He comes from a good family as well.
yeah,
His brothers are all involved with Rosstown there, so
it's a great ball in, but again, great tackle to St. Joseph's, man. Just apologies again for any foul language you may hear in the background, lads, but it's a heated game, and some things we can't control ourselves. Arklow Town now, opportunity, just slowing it down a little bit. Probably no harm. Ball into the feet of Tom Connors, who's done really, really well to control that midfield for Arklow. Out to Nishi Tracy, looking to play the 1-2 down the line, but ball is too much, and the keeper's had to take the pressure off here.
good calling from the keeper there. The ball
it's
slightly overhit there.
Massive for any team when you have a goalkeeper who's willing to do that. Joe just come out and claim the ball and just takes the pressure off and allows him to reset.
Yeah.
Brian looks to go long, but again, just too many of his kicks so far. I found this first half, Joe, just been straight to the Arklow Town man.
You know what their game plan is anyway, into they're looking to
get that ball up. Yeah, ball into Rossiter. Oh, looking, Rossi had a great right idea. He giving him the shout to go, but
the breeze seems to be dying down a bit here now as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Arklow Town an opportunity to build down this right hand side. Back out to their number 2. Straight Connors into the feet. Cormac Highland it was, who just tried to get the little flick onto it, but just didn't come off, and straight through to the goalkeeper once again.
Most of what Arklow are trying to do is coming down this near side here in front of us. So.
And Doug Kenny looks to play it over to their talisman, Willie Kavanagh. Every year, Joe, you see it every year, isn't it? Willie Kavanagh just year after year bangs in goals.
Yeah.
He's a threat every time, and he's a constant movement.
Since they first came into the league 4 or 5 years ago, he's one of the names on the score sheet nearly every week, or the second week there. So.
Yeah, am I right in saying, Joe, as well, one of the Arklow Town players was a group player of the year this year, is that correct?
Jerry Garrity was a Group D player of the year there, so.
He's wearing number 8 today for Arklow Town, so yeah, number 8. So he'll be more than happy to pick up that trophy at some stage today, I'm sure.
He'll be hoping to pick it up anyway.
Yeah, wrong ball down the right hand side. No one really in the challenge, but referee doesn't see much of it. Ball down the left hand side. St. Joseph's looking to work it down the left hand side now. Ball into the feet of Rossiter.
I see our match sponsor there, Richie Welch from BetXS Bookmakers. Does this come in here?
Very big thanks to Richie for his sponsorship this year. Anyone looking to get a price or looking to get a bet on the game, it's not too late for the afternoon games or the games next week. Give Richie a shout on Facebook. His details are on the bottom of all our posts. So
he's got good odds on there, and he's got match doubles on for the Cup and the League finals next week as well, if anyone's looking for any.
We asked him for odds on who the commentator of the year was, Joe, but he said we know he wouldn't do that to you. It wouldn't be fair.
If you say so, Adam.
An injury to the Arklow Town goalkeeper here.
Yeah, he seems to have gone down there with the knee.
Looks to be in a bit of pain, but an opportunity for the rest of them. Are definitely going to run and take on plenty of water.
Arklow definitely seem to have learned from the two group defeats there. They're not giving St. Joseph's any time on that ball in the middle of the field there.
No, and I think you remember the semi-final, Joe. I suppose yourself down here, Joseph's were given an abundance of time that night on the ball.
Yeah.
And they were outplay, and it's plain to see they'll play around you if they can, but they're not being given the opportunity to do it here today so far.
I was at the Arklow semi-final 2 against Claiborne, and it's funny because that night they were lucky that night. They could have been at least 3-0 down after 15 minutes. But when they got their act together, they played some nice football there.
Just while we have a bit of a break and play, I'm just going to give a big shout out as well, Joe, to all our sponsors throughout the year. So Anthony Rowe Windscreens, that we mentioned, BetXS, Disc and Design, Roach's Bar and Duncannon, Southeast Vegetables, O'Brien Transport, Crystal Script Engraving, and P&C Property Renovation and Repairs. Obviously, without all these great sponsors, Joe, it'd be a hell of a lot harder to run these leagues. Yeah,
the 4 new ones came on board this year to sponsor the group, so we appreciate everyone's support. It's great to have so many people willing to sponsor this tournament. So.
And I'll just give a quick shout out as well to both team sponsors for the day, the programme sponsors then for Arklow Town or Travers and Co Insurance, and the St. Joseph's. Then we have Apollo Electrical, John O'Leary Plaster and MF Carpentry. So big shout out to anyone who's sponsored and getting involved, and definitely makes these competitions that little bit easier to run. Looks like the Arklow Town keeper, Joe, has brushed that off, whatever it was, so hopefully he'll be okay.
Get it right, Nish. Make sure you're right, Nish. Make sure you're right.
All right, Nish. All there behind you, Nish.
Nish Tracy just with a bit of a knock there as well, but he seems to be okay.
Yeah,
Ball down the right hand side.
He seems to be caught later
tower and
after
header.
he cleared the ball.
Lovely touch on the sideline. Rossler Rangers man, Derek Boyce.
That's the better of the Boyce brothers, Derek. There. His brother Paul will be talking out later on for Rossler Rangers.
Many say Joe Derrick should probably still be playing himself, but he's a busy man doing a lot of committee work for ourselves. In fairness, he had some overseas training this year as well. He's after bringing his game to the next level.
I'd say anyone that knows Derek now knows you're telling lies there now, Adam.
Commentators never tell lies, Joe.
The words.
We give an honest opinion on everything.
And Derek don't go in the same sentence.
St. Joseph's now looking to go along again, but there's only one man up there versus that Arklow Town 4, so it's a tough job to be doing. Arklow Town will come down the right hand side again, but one back this time by St. Joseph's. An opportunity maybe if they can get the ball into the box early. Holds it up. Left footed delivery, but again, Nishi Tracy with a great block down. He's done really, really well down the right hand side for Arklow so far. Strong defensively and giving them plenty going forward as well.
He's good there, hasn't he? Just coming up to half an hour gone here now, so.
Yeah, it won't be nearly half time. I think both teams will be sort of happy. I suppose. Look, they've both plenty to work on, but they'll get back in. And
as they say as well, you can't win a game in the first half, but you could definitely lose a game in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. And I think you'll see if either team could nick one now just before half time, it'd be massive. But
if anyone is tuning in live there on the live stream after on your phone there and you're out working and you're looking on Twitter there, Colin Lawless is updating Twitter for us there today. So
ball down the right hand side, but came off the St. Joseph's stomach, so it'll be a throw still to Arklow. Ball in. Tom Connors does well to try hold off Rossler, but Nish Tracy's still there. Paul Rossler's adjudged of pulling him, but I didn't see much in it. It's going to be a free kick here.
Just at the line. Thank you.
An opportunity now for Arklow to get this one into the box again, Joe, and just maybe nick one before half time. It's a good long ball in. Great ball.
No one there.
That's a couple of good balls that have went in for Arklow, Joe, and there's no one gambling.
Yeah, it was kind of a. Tom Connors was on the edge of the box. I was kind of just in behind him, but there was no one there.
It was definitely into the right spot.
Arklow had definitely be the happier of the two teams, I think.
Yeah.
It's not as I was talking to a few lads before the game. They're the neutrals that were here, and they thought it was a done deal that Josephs were going to win. But
yeah, far from it by the looks of this first half. But still, an opportunity here for Arklow. Gets it out wide. 2-3 men over at the back if he can get the delivery in. Does dink one in and just too close to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's well tuned in there. He was able to come out and just take that one, take the pressure off again.
Slightly overhit that cross, didn't he?
A couple of minutes here to half time, a long ball. Dealt really, really well again by the Arklow Town defence. They dealt really, really well with those high balls, Joe. Yeah, just nodding them back in the midfield for Arklow, doing really well to mop up any second balls.
They're definitely switched on there today. They know who the Joseph's danger men are. So.
Willie Kavanagh just telling the lads that they're better than what they're playing. He wants them to up it in another gear as we come towards the end of the first half.
Both teams will be glad of the breather for 5 minutes there.
Well, indeed, no, it's warm. It's lovely. It's warm. Lovely here in Travers Park. It's gorgeous. Not Travers Park, and Casey Parker in Glass, home of the All Blacks, as we said. So big shout out to the All Blacks as well for allowing us to host both final days. As I said, we do have the league trophy and the league final next weekend, obviously down here as well.
Yeah, actually, without doubt, just the best pitch in the county, ain't it? Thanks to
Trevor
Grassmaster, who does all the work. Yeah.
There's an opportunity now for Josephs. That's a great ball over the top.
Yoko with a lovely ball over the top.
Keeper does really, really well to come out there and mop that up, because if not, there was a golden opportunity. So
Paddy Gannon was alert there now, off his line straight away.
Yeah, he's done really well. He's obviously shaken off that bit of a knock he got to the knee, because he was quick out off the line there as well.
Joseph's keeper here looking to
tie
up his bootlace. So.
Yeah. Obviously gone are the days, Joe, where you would have had your centre back come back and do it for you to save taking off the gloves.
Over 35's now, it'll be hard for lads to bend down like that. So
It's great to see though, Joe, as well. I've noticed that especially this season there's a hell of a lot of players who are still playing at a high level of soccer in Wexford are still continuing their season through the summer. Like you would have had like say, Gary O'Leary, Yoko, some of the other lads there at St. Joseph's like played good levels of football this year for him. Same with Arklow Town. I know I was talking to the Arklow lads, some of them were playing football all season, going into an over 35 season. When they said some people say that they get tired, other people use it, they nearly use it as a pre-season to their pre-season. So they go back in with their men's teams now in their football leagues. They sort of already have that level of fitness maintained throughout the summer.
They've been playing all the summer with the over 35s. So I find with the over 35s as the years slip by, this next year now will be our 10th year with the over 35s, and the competitiveness seems to be getting bigger and stronger every year.
Yeah.
The first year of it there was kind of just a social thing to get lads over the age back out playing now, but it's getting a lot more competitive now.
Yeah, I don't think you can't put 22 lads on a pitch, John, and have a competitive kind of.
No.
At the end of the day, whether they're 35, 45 or 55 playing, I don't think if you've played soccer all your life, Joe, you don't lose that competitive nature.
You always have that edge, don't you?
Yeah,
you always want to win as well.
Mark Nolan on the ball here, but Gary O'Leary does really well to dispossess into the feet of his midfield and to be looking to break out. But again, Arklow Town through Mark Nolan putting that pressure on and just really stopping the Josephs just from doing anything major when they get on the ball. They're not giving them a second to think.
They're not giving them any time on that ball at all. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do that for the 70 minutes. They'll have to do it for the 70 minutes.
I see a couple of the Josephs lads are warming up just on the sideline at the moment as well. They're Des Maiden and Andrew Ford, who both played very well in the semi-finals for them. Might see them in the second half and have an impact. Yoko with the ball over the top.
Des Maiden would be a good man to be bringing on there at half time if they do bring him on.
Good crowd here as well down in here for a lovely day for Joshua. What else would you be at?
I didn't expect there to be as many here for the first match, considering both teams had a little bit of a journey to make, but there's a good crowd in.
And I know it was greatly appreciated by both teams, Joe, when the kick-off times were moved to earlier times, just to allow people maybe to get in around the flat this evening. It's been a super week in Wexford, so thankfully the traffic wasn't too bad on the way out this morning. I know you probably got your guard escort out, did you, Joe?
I got the helicopter down. Helicopter's up on the top pitch there.
Just coming towards the end of this first half, maybe one last opportunity here for Arklow to get a good ball in the box. But Tom Connors chooses to go short with it.
We're just gone into injury time down now at the end of the half. So.
Oh, long distance header, but that one has gone wide and an opportunity now to reset. I don't think we'll see too much injury time, Joe. There hasn't really been too many stoppages. Bar the injury to Paddy Gannon in the goal that time, but
probably a minute there for the keeper, I suppose. Right, yeah. Been a good game so far. Good open game.
Very good open game, competitive game.
No real definite chances. A few half
chances so far.
Chances, all right, but
I think Willie Kavanagh had a couple of times where he got the ball into his feet and turned really well, but just couldn't get the purchase on the shots. And I think that any of the chances, that's what it's been, either too much purchase or not enough. But no one's rippled that net yet. But
we should have found out before the game which goal is the goal is the goal scoring goal.
Yeah. An opportunity here for the Josephs though before half time, but a pass is just a little bit long and Paddy Gannon will happily come out and mop that up all day.
Can't see the ref playing too much more here.
We're going to see half time here. So half time in our Shield final, and it's Arklow Town 0, St. Joseph's 0. We'll be back after the break for another exciting half of football here in Casey Park. Very welcome back here. We are ready to go again for the second half. Just having a look around, Joe. It looks like we do have a couple of changes. See a few fresh faces in there for Joseph's.
Joseph's are not happy with the way it's going, so.
By the looks of it, though, the Joseph's, I think, have swapped around a few jerseys as well, Joe. So apologies to anyone if we are getting any names wrong, because
I know it's at their half time. The lists they gave us are not corresponding with the match.
The list that we have for Arklow Town seems to be okay, but it's the
Joseph's ones are
list for the Joseph's. They're having multiple numbers. But
I think, as the manager said, there was an issue with some of the jerseys, so they had to.
We're ready to go again with the Arklow Town to get us underway.
Let's have to breathe in, I think, for the jersey.
Yeah, it's the part of the reason, Joe, why I haven't played 35s just yet myself. I still have to find a club that have a big enough jersey for me. So Paul Rossler here now will be looking to get it in the second half going quick.
You could join Rossler and wear the jersey Derek Weiss used to wear.
Oh, great strike down there. Really well done. Lovely ball into the middle. Paul Rossler on the ball, looking to get forward, but well marshalled by Tom Connors. I think that's been his. It is going to be a free kick. Tom Connors there done all the hard work, and just a little niggle at the end.
Yeah.
I think that one of the players that's come in there, I think we got it wrong in the first half. The number on the back of the jersey, I think number 4 that's just come on for St. Joseph's is actually Zach Hayden. It was actually Ando Donoghue who picked up that yellow card in the first half. So Gary O'Leary's come up again. The last time Gary had a free kick, he put a lovely delivery into the box. So they'll be looking to do the same again. Again, Arklow are taking a very high line, leaving a lot of space in between the goal for someone to get in there. Lovely ball in by Gary O'Leary. Is there anyone there at the back? Gets a header on it, but again, just high and wide again, and another opportunity. They've looked dangerous off set pieces, but just nearly too much purchase on the ball, Joe. They're getting underneath the ball and it's going high and wide.
They seem to be overhitting them balls going in, don't they? A big shout out to Kieran Kelly, who was just after joining the live stream there. He was texting me at half time asking me, was the match being live streamed? I think he's tuned in to listen to your commentary, Adam, so don't disappoint him now in this half.
If that's what he's tuning in just for, Joe, I think he'll be. He's on a loser there. The football is a little bit better at this stage, so opportunity down, lined up. Paddy tries to cut in, but again, Marshall really well. But yeah, it was Richie Neary that time for Arklow Town. I have to say, Joe, it's the second time I've seen only Arklow Town this year, but their level that they've brought today compared to the last time I've seen them is just, it's levels above where they've been. Really well organised, not giving the Josephs a second on the ball.
Yeah, I saw him, like I said to you, I saw him in the semi-final against Clabon, and they've seemed to up to the gear today. So
Paul Rossler tries to get the strike away, but it rebounds back off. Willie Cabinet gets a touch on it. He was looking to strike at the ball with Mark Nolan, but
he just looked to get rid of that. He didn't. Mark was out there. He could have given it to him.
Ball out. Arklow Town opportunity to break down the right hand side, but Gary O'Leary with a bit of a hip check, but an opportunity now for Arklow to get their big lads forward.
He was clever there. He just kicked it down the line.
Very clever draw. He was never ever getting onto the end of it.
Never getting that.
Opportunity here for Arklow. Dink that one into the middle. But again, just not a great delivery, but will come as far as Connors. Knocks it back out. Mishi Tracy dinks it in. Great ball in. Keeper coming overhit. Keeper done really well, and he's done that all game. Yeah. So he's really taking the pressure off his back line.
He read that well there. He was out.
Want to get this wide to Zach Hayden now. Chooses come back inside to Paul Rossler. Lovely touch. Joseph start to raise it again here now, and they'll be looking to build into this game.
Oh. Arklow seems to be dropping very deep there. Sean Keane on the ball. He had Sean done well there. Back into the Joseph's keeper. I was just saying there, Adam, Arklow seems to be dropping very deep there, and then there's times when the ball is on over the top, but there's no one up there to.
Yeah, No, they didn't. That's what I said in the first half. They were leaving a massive gap sort of between their defence at times. And look, they've got away with it so far. But when that Arklow Town sort of defence starts to walk out, you even look now, there's a lot of space in behind them, Joe. If sort of lads from Joseph's can get their head up, and looks like the Josephs are going to introduce now a couple of players. Manager going through a bit of a tactical talk on the sideline there with him. So. Desi Maiden is going to come in. They're going to give Yoko a break.
Desi's coming in for Sean Keane there.
Yeah.
Not a bad replacement to bring it on. Triple change coming here.
Yeah, look, it's about that time of the game, to draw for fresh legs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just give your team a bit of a boost.
Just after half time. Give them a chance to settle into the game as well.
Am I right in saying, Joe, that it's still roll on, roll off though?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
on,
these lads could just take a break and potentially come back into it.
Yeah.
Ball down the right hand side, but the Arklow Town man just couldn't keep it in, so it'll be a throw in now to St. Joseph's. The further this goes on now, Joe, we mentioned about, like, obviously the first goal is going to be absolutely massive, but just that first goal gets bigger and bigger and bigger the further we go, do you know what I mean? With less time obviously to go. Obviously if we do end in a draw after the 70 minutes, you will see extra time and penalties. A lot of lads were asking me before the game, Joe, was it extra time penalties or straight to penalties, and I think a lot of them were looking for it to go straight to penalties, but
yeah, I know the way it is at the moment. We played 10 minutes and a half extra time, so that breeze really has died down now, hasn't it?
Yes, look, it's
temperature's
coming up, breeze down now. It's perfect conditions here, I suppose, for us anyway, commenting on the sideline. I don't know how it's perfect conditions for lads having to run around on the pitch, but Willie Cavan on the ball, gets one out wide to Mark Nolan, flag stays down, whips in a good ball. Shout for handball from Willie Cavan. He just led with the arm a little bit, Joe. It's going to be Joseph's there trying to play smart out from the back, but then actually end up getting caught, and Arklow Town nipped the back and they've won the ball right on the edge of the box. It was actually very, very close that to be a penalty, Joe.
Yeah, it's right on the edge, just outside, about a yard outside there, ain't it?
Really dangerous. I think Willie Cavan will have his eyes on this one, I think, Joe.
See yellow card there as well.
I think he looks like Ray Davis has come across to have a look at this one with. Am I right in saying maybe Ray Davis, did he score a free kick last year in the final, Joe?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I do remember. There was definitely a free kick scored for Arklow Town last year. If it was Ray Davis or not, I'm not sure, but great opportunity here. You just imagine you're saying to yourself, Joe, you just have to hit the target and make the keeper make a save.
Yeah.
Could be a pivotal moment. Willie Cavan and Ray Davis now having the chats. I'm sure they're both wanting it, but
I think Willie's going to get ahead of myself.
Yeah, Ray Davis just standing away from it now. Bit of a tough angle, so probably not like a really straightforward opportunity either.
I'd be looking to whip it into the back post, hoping someone's making the run.
Yeah, Willie Cavan does put it up just wide. Great opportunity there. Willie Cavan just puts it wide of the post.
That was close. That was close to giving Arklow.
It was coming back in, but just not quite enough. Josephs will be looking for those substitutes who have come in now to start getting their foot on the ball and start making a difference.
Get a foot onto the ball now. Just 8 minutes gone in the second half here. Still 0-0.
Good long ball down the left-hand side, but
the longer the game goes on, for me, it's one or two things will happen. It'll either be, unfortunately, it'll be a mistake by someone, or it'll be a moment of magic.
Moment of magic, yeah. Hopefully it'll be the moment of magic, Joe, instead of the mistake. Opportunity here, Joseph's great ball whipped in. Just too long, and it's been the story of the game so far, Joe. All these balls into the box, right ideas, but they're just either too short or too long. Nothing has found that man. Arklow quite happy just to slow it down, and now we'll try play it out from the back again. Ball out to Nisha Tracy, ever present out on that right hand side during the first half. Just looking to build it up, Arklow Town. Now there's no rush.
Just happy to knock it around, ain't they? And try and.
Ray Davis pings one into the feet of Willie Cavan. Heavy touch from Willie Cavan allows Paul Rossiter to get there. Referee's going to play advantage. Paul Rossiter took a bit of a smack there, but he looks to be okay. Get himself back to his feet. Gary O'Leary. But great pressure again from Arklow Town. No nonsense clearance. Opportunity here now for the Josephs again. Lovely turn into the box. Left footed opportunity coming. Gets it back out to Rossiter. Rossiter gets away. Deflection comes. Just gone wide of the post. First sort of half clear cut opportunity. The second half, Joe. Great set of feet by the St. Joseph's man to turn the defender.
Yeah,
got it back out to Rossiter. And just
Paddy Fennell done well there, didn't he?
Just came to the wrong side for Rossiter. He sort of was dragging the ball across the goal, but you can't keep giving Paul Rossiter opportunities like that because eventually he will take one. It's going to be a right-footed corner. Again, all the Josephs men to the back post, looking to run onto it. All about the delivery here. It's a beautiful ball in. Gary O'Leary. Oh.
Like starting to get on top of it.
It was a very good save. It was a bit of a shout, lads. The same was it going over the line, but linesman was right on the ball, and you could see they hadn't. Arklow this time chose to pump it down long. Gary O'Leary heads it away out to Zach Hayden, who was under pressure from Arklow Town, but you see a bit of space starting to come into the game. Oh, there's an offside there, so the referee's going to let the game go, play advantage. A bit of space now, Joe. The game is coming a bit spread out, a bit stretched, yeah. Arklow has to be careful because if they're going to keep giving the St. Joseph's midfield time on the ball, eventually they will get one of these balls right and you will see a goal.
Yeah. Last couple of minutes now, the game is really starting to get stretched here, so they'll have to open up. They're going to have to start taking risks now, ain't they? So. Going long again with the kick out.
Tough to deal with down there. Both defenders let it bounce. You can't be doing that when Willie Kavanagh's prowling around because he will get on the end of him.
He kind of stood back there. He was kind of thought they had dealt with it, didn't he? Just to shout out again to our two sponsors of them on the live stream there, Travers Insurances in Arklow and the Hill Bar in Owlert. I'm sure there'll be a few points had in the Hill Bar later on.
Clumsy challenge there from the Josephs, man. Another great opportunity coming here, Joe, but again, just I suppose a little bit off-centred, so not quite maybe strikeable distance, but
it's kind of one of them ones you'd want to be whipping to the back post, wouldn't you? They're not getting them in the right position. They want them out more centre, but
yeah. But still, an opportunity to whip this one in. It'll all be about delivery, John. If you put that right delivery, Joe, all it takes is a touch in there to send it into the goal. So again, the Arklow Town are holding a high line, Joe.
Arklow seem to they like making the run and the balls played in, don't they?
Willie Kavanagh's on the move in the box, but is he going just a bit early? Ball is dinked into the middle. Free header to the back post.
Again.
Mark Nolan just got in his own player's way. Ball danger still not gone. Oh, Paul Rossiter's after hooking that one away, but he's immediately gone out and down on the floor holding the knee. We're going to have to stop the game for a second, I think, for an injury.
That looks serious now.
That's on to him quick. Someone get on to him quick.
Yeah, I don't think that looks good. Paul Rossiter, he hooked the ball away with the right leg, and you can instantly see even before he touched it that he was wincing in pain. And hopefully it'll just be a bit of an impact injury, but it doesn't look good for Paul Rossiter. We could have a bit of a break here.
No, it does definitely doesn't look good there.
Yeah.
He kind of overstretched to go for the ball, didn't he?
Yeah. If he had to come off, he'd be a big loss because he's been ever present there in the midfield all game.
Yeah, he's a big, strong physical man, ain't he?
He doesn't seem to be moving too quickly.
No, himself and Tom Connors have had a good battle down the middle of the field. A bit of a break here now, so.
Well, we have a bit of a break. Just remind you, we do have our second game coming up. This is the Richie Dwyer over 35's Cup final at 2 p.m. Rosslare Rangers at home. The home team on the programme against Fort Celtic. We have mentioned a couple of times Fort Celtic have beat Rosslare twice this season, but apart from that, Rosslare have been very, very good and were super impressive in their semi-final. They'll be hoping, like their talisman Danny Furlong, can continue his goal scoring capabilities for the season. And I did get some information actually at half time from Derek Boyce about his brother Paul, who seemed kind of an injury, but I don't know why, but Derek seemed to be happy with that decision. I thought he'd be there supporting his brother and hoping that he play, but might be a hint of jealousy that Paul is still able to play at this age, and Derek unfortunately props up the sideline for us.
I think that's Derek's problem. Derek was always jealous that Paul was the best footballer than he was. Paul has always scored goals in the over 35 since Rosslare came in. Derek usually spent the game on the bench looking out onto the pitch. I'll just run through the programme sponsors there where we have an unfortunate break in play. Mark Farrell of Apollo Electrical, MF Carpentry and John O'Leary Plastering are proud sponsors of St. Joseph's. And Travers Insurance is in Arklow are sponsors of the programme and the live stream for Arklow Town today.
Paul Rossiter's back to his feet,
Yeah,
but moving very, very gingerly. I think that's going to be the last we're going to see out of him, Joe. We wish Paul a speedy recovery, no matter what the injury is.
That's an unfortunate injury there.
Yeah. It'll be a massive loss, Joe, in the middle of midfield. As you said, himself and Tom Connors were having a ding-dong battle, but...
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see now with his loss. Will Paul going off injured now, will it have any effect on the game here?
Yeah, we're going to see Paul Nangle come on to replace him, who's been ever present, I suppose, as a member of the Joseph's club for a long, long time as well. So looks like he's going to go up top, and you might see their captain, the Joseph's captain, Paddy Fennell, maybe drop in around the middle more and do the work that Paul was doing.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But look, we're ready to get back underway here again. Very unfortunate injury there for Paul Rossiter, 4 stops, so we wish him a speedy recovery. But we are back underway. Not Paul knocked back to the Arklow man, and we're back underway. So
the clock is showing 15 minutes gone, but there'll be at least probably 3 of injury time for that stoppage there. So.
Ball again, just down as far as the Arklow goalkeeper. Game is though starting to open up a bit, John. You are going to see that as lads get tired, you see mistakes may creep into the game, and hopefully it won't be one of those mistakes that will cause a goal to be scored. Hopefully it'll be a touch of magic from someone. Long ball again down, but
you seem to be getting joy out of that long ball every time.
They're putting look, the sun there is in the eyes obviously of the Joseph's team, so it's sort of it's a smart tactic in a way. Do you know what I mean? Number one, it takes the pressure off your team by going to the other end of the pitch, and number two, it puts that sun in the eyes. And the Arklow Town lads are not sort of having to compete with the Joseph's lads are being forced, but some lovely football down the right. Nishi Tracy whips it into the middle, headed away and just taken off the toe of the Arklow Town man. An opportunity now for the Joseph's to break down the left hand side. Lovely touch inside. Paddy Fennell, lovely touch down the left hand side again. Is it going to run out? No, it does very, very well to keep it in. Big shout for the free kick. The referee doesn't see anything wrong. It's going to be a short Arklow Town. Nishi Tracy's done a savage job, Joe, at full back for Arklow there on that side. Yeah, he's been super. It's a good ball into the middle. Works out really, really well. Gets the header down. An opportunity here for Arklow to break. Ball over the top. Zach Hayden.
He's not going to go up that far.
No, I thought he was offside myself, Joe, but they done very well to get back in. Lovely touch back by Hayden.
Time ball in, they could be in trouble here.
Whips it in. Super goalkeeping. Really takes the pressure off and delivers that ball quick. Brian Kennedy in the goal there has been very, very good today, in fairness to him.
Jesse Maiden shouting for the ball, he gets it again.
Just slowed it down a little bit, but
Desi was caught in 2 minds. He didn't know what to do with the ball.
Ball back out to Gary O'Leary.
Because he had too much time on the ball.
Ball just got out on the right hand side. We're back in play. Actually, yeah, kept it in play, done really, really well. St. Joseph's looking to build from the back again, but Arklow seem to be crowding out that midfield really, really well again. Tom Connors winning that battle in the middle.
Yeah, he's a good man on the ball there, ain't he?
Build down this right hand side. An opportunity now to get the ball into the feet.
Not getting anyone in the box, so look.
No, Willie Kavanagh's obviously taking a break. He's off the field at the moment there, and he has been missed in there. So I think Arklow Town will be looking to get him back in as quick as they can as well. If he's able, that is. You know what I mean?
He's able to go back on there, yeah.
I think if we see one goal in this game, Joe, could explode into life too. Arklow looking to build again. Time out on the left hand side. Again, look. Ball goes all the way to the Joseph's keeper down. They're going to try build down this right hand side. Ball out to the feet of Zach Hayden. Back into the middle. Gary O'Leary on the ball. Lovely ball into the feet. And back out wide to Zach Hayden again. Zach, fresh legs, only coming on at half time, but that's a super challenge. But Zach Hayden's kept himself on side. He has a bundle of space if he chooses to come into the box with it. Plenty of men in the middle. Oh, puts the ball into the middle, and the Arklow man gets his head to it. It's knocked out for the corner, but the Joeys are building pressure here, Joe.
Yeah, He probably should have pulled that ball back more, I thought.
Yeah, I think there was lads screaming for it back to the feet. I think he was stuck in two minds.
He was crying out to be pulled back to the penalty spot.
He made a tougher decision by the Arklow men choosing not to close him down and to stay on the men that were on. He probably could have maybe come in, John, and even tried to have a shot himself if he had the time, but... Game plan, build out from the back. And they've done it really, really well, Joe. From the backs to midfield, they've done really well. But it's just that link up with Mark Nolan up top. Mark needs someone to get up there with him. It's a tough job to do on your own.
He's too isolated up top. When the ball gets up there, he's no one up there with him. So.
Zach Hayden knocks it back into the middle. Arklow still with that high intensity. Zach Hayden has gone down the right hand side, one outside. Desi Maiden, again an abundance of time. Desi gets a chance to head up, ball into the back, push. And again, the header is high and wide. That one, not only Joe did it, missed the goal, Ned, but it missed the net behind the goal as well.
Another great chance there. Yeah, I thought he played the man first before he took the header.
And in fairness, it was a great ball in by Desi Maiden. He got his head up, he had the opportunity, he picked out his man, but unfortunately the finish just wasn't there.
They're knocking on the door, ain't they?
And Paul Rossiter, Joe, still hasn't moved sort of just from the back of the goal. Whether that's the case that he can't or he's just choosing to still be able to see the game, hopefully he'll be okay. Ball down that right hand side again. Mark Nolan, lovely ball down the right hand side, but offside.
Clock is ticking down now.
Yeah, as the clock ticks down, Joe, I think both teams are just going to maybe have to just give it a little bit of a push. Give it a push, Joe.
Push.
Yeah.
Push, Adam, push.
Yeah, push. Give it a push and just take a chance, Joe. These lads won't want to go into extra time. They want to finish it now. I do think that the Josephs are starting to get a bit of a great ball into Desi. Can he get there? Oh, he's going to go out for a corner. Des Maiden again is starting to cause trouble, Joe, down that right hand side. They're leaving him in space out there, and player of Des's quality can't be left. Another opportunity here from a corner kick again. The delivery from St. Joseph's has been absolutely perfect so far, but it's just that man on the end of it that hasn't been right. But hopefully they can start to get that right, so it'll be a right footed kick again. These have been pinged in beautifully. Welton getting on the end of two.
You would think they're going to take one of these chances eventually, wouldn't you?
Again, a beautiful ball in. Who's there this time? It is that same man again, Paul Welton, but
Paddy Fallon went down there asking questions, but I don't think there's a whole lot in that.
Got to be St. Joseph's now with a goal kick and the build out from the back once more. Arklow sticking to the game plan, out from the back, long towards Mark Nolan. Definitely a push in the back there. It's going to be a free kick. Probably a little bit soft, but a push in the back is a push in the back, Joe, unfortunately.
This is the way Arklow, it looks like if Arklow get any out of this game, this is the way they're going to get it from a set piece. Probably too far out. He'd be looking to float this in. I'd say it's the penalty spot.
You'd be wondering, Joe, does the likes of Willie Cavan and them have some minutes left in the leg to come in and maybe try bag a winner at the end as well, but
yeah,
plenty of players on the pitch that can do it.
Oh, they've gone short with it.
Down the right hand side, lovely turn just on the edge of the box. Whipped in.
There you go. There's
header from Mark Nolan, and it is. It's the first goal of the game for Arklow Town.
Wow. Mark Nolan.
Mark Nolan with the goal. We talked about him. He's been dangerous. He just hasn't had the right delivery. And some lovely work down the right hand side, Joe. Took it short, gave a lovely turn.
In the 24th minute of the game here. 11 minutes left. Josephs will be disgusted to give away a goal like that.
Yeah, it was a poacher's goal, though, wasn't it? Joe? Mark just hung in around the back and just got his head on it. I didn't think it was going to go in, Joe. I thought it was going to creep outside the post, but
they switched off, though. They allowed the quick free to be taken.
Yeah, and I suppose you can't say it. You can say both teams probably could be.
Arklow couldn't ask for a better to be on the end of that header, though.
Arklow Town now. Arklow Town won't have to do anything now.
Mark Nolan would remind me of Derek Boyce in his prime, the way he headed that ball.
A great finish.
Funny for Derek, he'd probably have to head it into his own goal.
St. Joseph's now, though, are going to have to push, Joe. They're going to have to take the chances. Arklow Town now don't have to risk anything. They can continue to do what they're doing.
Keep coming. Jarvis, eh? Get out there, Rich.
Arklow Town are in no rush. They can just take their time and they don't have to take any risks. As I said, great goal, great time to get the goal. Just around 10 minutes left in the game.
You have to compliment Arklow that they came with a game plan and they stuck to the game plan to a T.
I'm sure the guys in BetXS with the bookies' favourites being heavy on Joseph will be happy. I think
Richie was here, but I don't know where he is now.
You know, I seen him. He was still around. In fairness, he was multitasking. He was down in a ditch 2 seconds ago getting a football. So
I think he's hiding behind the dugout there. He's not wanting to look at the end of this game. Just remember, Joseph's are 1 to 3 favourites with the bookmakers. So.
Well, look, Joe.
Well, either way, there's going to be a new name on the trophy tonight anyway, because neither
until the whistle goes, this game is far from over. The Josephs still have plenty of quality on the pitch, can score at any time still. Haven't panicked either, Joe.
Panicked,
I expected them maybe to panic a little bit and start dumping balls forward, but still trying to play their football. Zach Hayden's done really, really well since he's came back in, but plenty of time.
Yeah, 10 minutes is a long time in the game of football.
Yeah.
They will get one chance, so.
Arklow Town though, just doing the simple thing. They don't need to take any risks. Just nicking it off each other, winning a throw. Every time the ball goes out of the line, it's just another 30 seconds at a time that's going to go down.
They will be happy to take as much time as they can now with these set pieces, throws and free kicks. So.
Yeah. Joss will be looking a little like Paddy Fennell and them to try just get on the ball and create one chance for him. In fairness to Paddy, if he gets a chance, he normally does take it. He just hasn't had an opportunity.
Arklow haven't given them that opportunity.
Ball back to the feet of Gary O'Leary, but Arklow again, that high press from Arklow, just giving the Jossers backline no time on the ball. This time the Jossers do choose to go long, but Arklow Town will mop that out, and it's just anywhere they'll do football at the moment. That's all Arklow needs. Just keep the ball away from their goal.
Just get it up the pitch, get it away from the goal.
Arklow looking to break again. The flag does come. It could have been game over. He's going to get a yellow card, I think, for his troubles there, just for kicking the ball away after the whistle.
Arklow number 4, Arklow fella there now should definitely have held that line.
Yeah, there was no need. He could see straight across it. Yep.
Two boys are getting to know each other there.
Oh.
Brian Kennedy would look to go along with this, I'd say.
Yeah. The Arklow captain Tom Connors just commanding the troops, organising it well, and look, that's one thing I'd say. The difference from me, Joe, between the two teams, although it's been very close, I think Arklow have just so far been that better bit organised. They've been very organised. They've been well drilled. They've obviously went away and done their homework, as I said. You know what I mean? Another yellow card being given. Yeah. I think at this stage, though, Joe won't mind receiving these yellow cards. Do you know what I mean? A couple of changes just made there for Arklow Town as well, so a couple of fresh legs just that they're coming in.
They'll be very happy now to disrupt the play here and keep the play broken in the last 5 minutes. So
ball goes long. Gary, good flick on, but only to an Arklow man, and that'll do Arklow. They'll dump it in the corner out of
He's putting it in the right place though.
Yeah.
Drive it up the line as far as you can.
Yeah.
6 minutes. 6 minutes to go here.
So
whenever he adds on, either
we're probably looking at we're probably looking at a minimum of 3 with that unfortunate injury and another couple of small bits as well. But
Arklow will be happy with the way the game is run. The clock is running down though.
Joseph though look to try stretch him, great ball out wide to Gary O'Leary, but he's going to be under pressure, but he does get there, tries to get it wide to Zach Hayden, uses the wind really well. Zach Hayden, fresh legs, but that's it. Joseph that's just getting that to Zach Hayden. He's doing the hard work for himself, but he's getting involved. So.
I have 11 minutes all in.
Now, there you go.
Now the referee has just told everyone 11 minutes, including injury time, to be added currently.
6 minutes left and 5 minutes injury time would be about right, yeah. So.
Joseph's with Gary O'Leary over this one. He's going to look to pump this one into the box, see can they get this equaliser, force this game into extra time.
We'll be going till the clock gets to at least 40 minutes, so.
It's a great ball by Gary O'Leary. Again, out the back, gets the header on Paddy Fennell, but
not there, but
no. I think sometimes, Joe, there needs to be a call, because there's been a couple of times where maybe there's been a better man in the back, and if you give the lad in front of him a shout, you get a lot more opportunity to come there.
There's kind of two of them standing underneath the one ball there, wasn't there?
Arklow Town ringing the changes here again.
Here's the big Alan O'Shea,
brother of John
O'Shea coming on there, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
He's a big man too, ain't he?
A very big man, yeah. I wouldn't like to be marking him, Joe, that's for sure. Must be 6'4".
He's coming on there in the centre of the fence, so he's going to help to show it up, I'd say. Try and show it up.
If he had half the skill that his brother John did, I'm sure he won't be a bad player.
Yeah, I know.
Long ball. Well, Nico does well, breaks it down, but Arklow again just there to pick up that second ball, and they've done that really well. They've been first to every second ball in the game. Paddy Fennell now on the ball. Time still. Lovely ball into the feet. Joseph's moving it well. Zach Hayden out wide right. Now gets it to him. Desi Maiden showing for feet, but they just haven't got it to him yet. Arklow doing really well to get men behind the ball. That's a good challenge for Arklow Town. It's the throw-in is going to go to Joss as well. Arklow not happy with that, but Joss is just looking to turn the screw and put the pressure on and try to get this equaliser.
Yeah,
Desi Maiden down the right-hand side. Good ball into the box. Arklow Town just the first man again. Yeah. Oh.
They haven't resorted to route one yet, so.
Tom Connors. Super challenge from Paul Nangle just to get it in there on Tom, yeah. I think thought he had more time than he did, Joe.
Yeah.
As we're coming towards the end of this game, just a reminder, we do have our second cup final coming up at 2 o'clock, which is going to be Rosslare Rangers versus Fort Celtic. Should be a cracking game as well, so make sure you tune in and stay around for that one. Gary O'Leary chooses to go route one this time, but that's not going to be any good to anyone. It's down into the corner, and there'll be no rush whatsoever to take these throw-ins. But opportunity maybe for Joseph just to push down and squeeze him out, not let him out too easy, so hasn't worked out too bad. Opportunities may still to come.
So what the ref is saying is right, we have 3 minutes left and it'll be 5 minutes added on here, so.
Zach Hayden again on the ball, but just well done a little bit and he's going to lose out. A little bit of a kick out. Yeah, Arklow Town will take that all day. He's going to maybe earn himself a yellow card for kicking it away now as well. It's a silly yellow card. He's on. I think the referee thought twice there because he copped that Zach Hayden is already on a yellow. So
I don't understand why he'd kick it away though.
No.
Taking him off, I think. Yeah, they're taking him off.
Where are we going?
Changes for Joseph, some fresh legs
this will suit Arklow. This will suit Arklow now.
Yeah.
Stop
again, just
the game.
dump it into the corner. Oh, it's a missed kick from the Joseph's man as well, so it's going to allow, again, it's just going to allow Arklow Town just to keep winding down the clock. Every time that ball goes out of pitch, it's just another couple of seconds off the clock.
They're going to take 20 seconds every time that ball goes out, so.
Willie Kavanagh have his top off over on the sideline, Joe, so I don't think we're going to see Willie back into the fray of action here. He's done his bit.
He's done his bit.
Arklow Town with still massive high pressure. Paul Nangle on the ball.
Well done,
one back.
well done.
Opportunity here if he can get the strike away. Does really, really well. Oh, it's just past the outside of the post. Absolutely savage work. It was it Arklow Town's number 5 that time?
From Arklow,
Danny O'Hart, who just got in, nicked it off Paul Nangle and went past another two and just unfortunately didn't have the finish to finish off what would have been a glorious goal.
That would have been a brilliant individual goal there.
Yeah. But it looks for her, Joe. Josephs have taken the opportunity down. They're going to switch to 3 at the back. Gary O'Leary being pushed up. So look, you have to take that risk and you have to push for it. Another couple of changes being made for Arklow Town. Some more fresh faces coming in.
Got a big man coming on here. This is what Arklow doing to close out the games. They bring on the two big lads.
Yeah.
This suiting Arklow down to the ground. Yeah. All this stop-start football.
Joseph's go long, flick on by Nagel. O'Shea tries to head it back to the keeper. Oh, and luckily for them, the keeper was in full control.
He got away with one there.
He got away with one, yeah.
It
was a big risk to take at this time of the game, Joe. That could have been, we talked about a mistake maybe causing the goal. That could have easily been it.
He should have put his foot through that and drove it out over the sideline.
Keeper sends it out over the sideline.
30 seconds left in normal time, and we'll go into
5 minutes
at
at
least
a time.
5 minutes at a time.
For the Josses, it'll be a quick 5 teams. For Arklow Town, it'll be the longest 5 minutes of the game, Joe.
But I have to say, even since the goal was scored, since Arklow went ahead there, Josephs haven't really threatened Arklow.
No, a couple of half chances, that was about it.
Chances, but Arklow are still playing the game on their terms.
Tell you the big difference still, though, Joe. Look, Tom Connors there in the centre midfield has been absolutely superb. Up and down and up and down.
I earmarked him before the game. I knew himself and that Nisha Tracy there, the full-back, have been brilliant, the two of them.
Gary O'Leary with a chance, tries to get it out to Desi Maiden, but hook cleared again. Big shouts for time, but two lads got in each other's way, but Arklow Town will be quite happy just to take their time. And
Arklow, he's going to be flagged for offside once he goes
the
to that
flag
ball.
come.
This is the danger for Josephs now. They're going to Richie, if he's here, if not, we will.
Opportunity here. Joseph's still just Arklow, plenty of lads behind the ball. Joseph's looking to push. See, can they create one chance as we go into added time here? But anywhere will do at this stage for Arklow Town. They're just pumping the ball into the corners. Still working hard as well, in fairness. Savage work rate. And they're going to win themselves a free right there. That's absolutely superb work.
I have to say, Adam, that Joseph's are now throwing the kitchen sink at Arklow here, but Arklow have never once panicked.
No, not once.
They've implemented that game plan since the first minute of the game.
And they're doing it very smart, Joe. When they have to, they're putting the ball into the corner. You'll see a lot of the time in I suppose, junior football, you dump it in the corner, you leave it there. The Arklow Town lads are fit, they're getting there, they're putting the pressure on. They're not giving Joseph's the opportunity even to dump it long.
No. There's 3.5 minutes. The ref said he's playing 5 minutes injury time, so we're going a minute and a half into it. So and thoughts to be turning to man of the match. Next thing for me, there's only really two contenders if Arklow hold on here. That's Tom Connors and Nursha Tracy. So
yeah, I think if it was down to myself, I think Tom Connors for me is probably just about nipped it. He's been an absolute man mountain in the middle. He's won tackles, he's played football, he's led by example, he's been absolutely superb. Obviously was involved in the build up to the free kick that they got for the goal as well. So now another opportunity maybe to seal the deal. Ball in, just outside the post again. All it needed was someone at the back post just to take a chance, and they would have had a tap in. You can see the crowd starting to build down around here again now as well, as we see as Rossler Rangers and fourth Celtic players starting to arrive.
The game is livened up. Well, not that it's livened up, but the longer the game's gone on, the better it's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a very good game.
Desi Maiden there.
Desi Maiden with the opportunity there. A lot of people know Desi for being a GAA hurling star, I said, but he's obviously a very, very well accomplished soccer player as well, Joe.
Very well accomplished soccer player. Josephs have kept
Josephs are going to roll the dice just one more time by the looks of it, another change. One last roll of the dice though for the Josephs, another set of fresh legs in.
Still, Paul Russell going off has been a massive loss there.
Massive, yeah. He was the one pulling the strings.
Himself and Tom Connors were having a right battle there in the middle of the field.
Ball over the top, Gary O'Leary, is there a chance right at the death? Absolutely superb goalkeeper, took it off. The absolutely superb from the keeper. He took it off the toe of what was probably a guaranteed goal that was about to send us into extra time, but absolutely superb.
I noticed there, thanks to our eagle-eyed Derek there on the sideline, that Tom Connors has actually just gone off for Arklow there, so he's done as much as he can to get him over the line. Yeah,
and he may be off the pitch, but he's up and down the line, Joe, just as much over there.
He seems to be moving quicker now than he did when he was on the pitch. But in fairness to him, he's had an outstanding game. In fairness to him,
Joseph's now with 4 lads sort of pushed up into the far end of the half. They're going to look to see can they just nip one, but Arklow still playing plenty of football. They're not going to be any rush. They'll have an opportunity now maybe to push it to the corner again.
45 seconds left. I think Arklow playing the game where they want to play it.
Oh, turns back inside, whips one towards the back post. That wasn't far away either, but again, ball's out. It's just going to be another few seconds wasted down.
Will Josephs get one more chance? 30 seconds. There's going to be a new name. There's going to be a new name on the trophy either way, but
are the bookies' favourite show about to be turned over?
I think they are. I think they are. Yeah.
Arklow have been solid. I think it's going to be something special now.
Came with a plan, stuck to the plan.
Yeah, well done again. But is there going to be one more chance here? If he can get it out wide, Desi mightn't. Desi will have an opportunity to get it up into the feet.
He should have.
There was men in the box. He should have put it in, but dangerous knock on. Gary O'Leary tries to win a free. Doesn't seem to be judged to be fouled.
Arklow can't get it out though. Now
Arklow just get it wide now. It'll be.
We're gone over the 5 minutes, so it's up to the ref now. Richie Welch is going to be one relieved man this evening, I tell you.
Well, Joe, until that referee puts that whistle to his mouth, this game is not over. There's still time for one chance.
He's looking.
I think as soon as Arklow can maybe try to get rid of this one, we might see the end of it. One last free. It'll be everyone forward here.
They're going to be getting everyone into the box for this. This is it now.
Yeah. Paddy Fennell just getting involved in stuff that he doesn't need to.
Brian Kennedy's come up for this. The goalkeeper's come up for this. It's now or never for Josephs. I have to say, Francine has done a very good job on the game as well.
Yeah, super game.
Compliments to our refs.
Okay, we mentioned sponsors, Joe, but without these referees giving up their time in the summer as well, when they're normally on a break, we wouldn't be able to have this league either. So a big shout out to all the referees over the whole season who've been involved.
I always say, without the refs, we don't have a league. So
yeah,
they get a bit of grief at times. Which
one last chance here. This will be last chance saloon. I'm actually even surprised that the Josephs have one man back. Keeper's gone up, one man back. This needs to be. It's all about delivery, Joe.
We're in the 7th minute of injury time. It's now or never.
Good ball in towards the back post. All the way through. Oh, the keeper pushed it up over the crossbar. Again, Joe, absolutely superb. Once this game is over, I think
awkwardly in front of the keeper.
Once this game is over, if Arklow do win, they're all going to owe Paddy Gannon a point or two tonight because he's kept his team in the lead on more than one occasion.
Now,
but one last chance here, another corner kick.
The game creeps towards the 8th minute of injury time. This has to be it now for Josephs.
In. Long ball. Headers there.
Off the line by number 22 for Arklow.
Danger still not gone. Oh, big shouts for the penalty.
There you go.
And it's over.
Arklow Town have won
the 2025 Shield final
trophy.
An absolutely superb game, Joe, by both.
Commiserations to St. Joseph's.
Arklow Town will be absolutely over the moon with that.
Sean.
A great win. We'll be back very, very shortly with the trophy presentation as well. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned in. We'll be back with our second game, but also our trophy presentation shortly.
Just for one, please. We just have a few thank yous there. I have to thank the All Blacks for use of the facilities.
Well done, thank you.
Most importantly, I want to thank the 3 match officials. I thought Fran done an excellent job in the middle of the field there. Very tight game, and as we said on commentary there, first goal was going to be pivotal, and just unfortunately for Joseph's there, Arklow, well not unfortunately for Arklow, but unfortunately for Joseph's, it's just they got there near at the end. Can I have the Joseph's captain up and I'll give him the medals? I'll just give them all to you in a bag so you can give them out yourself, all right? You want to do it? Just give them to him in the bag, he can give them out himself.
Thanks very much, guys.
You present that, but I want to take a picture. You give it to him. Just before we do the man of the match, I want to give the Group D Player of the Year award. Group D Player of the Year award went to an Arklow man. It went to Jerry Garrity from Arklow. Jerry, can I just get a picture there? Sorry now. Lovely, thank you. Come on, thanks very much. Okay. Richie Welch is going to come up to do man of the match. But man of the match, there was 2 lads I thought on comms, and myself and Richie were talking as well on comms. There was 2 lads fighting for the man of the match award. It was Naisha Tracy, but the man of the match, I'll give it to Richie to give to him. The captain, led by example from start to finish. The captain is man of the match, Tom Connors. All right. Sammy, do you want to say a few words? Lads, and just before we wrap up, I'm going to pass you over to the league is named after Richie Dwyer, obviously. I'm going to pass you over to Richie's daughter, Vivian. Sammy, Samantha will say a few words and then she'll present the cup to the captain, all right?
Thanks very much, Joe. I want to thank all the organisers that are in the community, everything that goes on in the background. It's great to go into 9 years of the league named after Daddy. Congratulations to the 2 teams, Arklow and St. Joseph. It was a brilliant game today. Well done on getting to the final, and congratulations to Arklow Town on winning. It was a great game to watch. And thanks to all the clubs as well. The grounds are in great condition, and we really look forward to coming back and doing it all again next year. Thanks very much. Thank you,
the medals. Tom, you want to come up and get the? We just give you the bag, all right? Yeah. All right. We can give you the trophy then as well, Tom. All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks very much for a good game. Put it going all your way. And we want a little bit more today, so thanks very much for the game. Fair play to you guys. The rest of the day. There's just all the drink, I think, here. So
We just get one picture.